Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another D&D session. Some more Rise of the Ordning, a Storm King's Thunder retelling. I'm your Dungeon Master, Zari, and we are diving back on into this campaign, which I'm so excited for. We're on Session 5. Just a reminder of my amazing players here. We have Kenny.
Hi, it's Komori, your girl, aka Simic Hybrid Path of the Beast Barbarian.
Beautiful. As well as Cece.
Yeah, I got it right finally.
Good job, Kenny.
Hi there. It is Tazira, Stars Druid, Divination Wizard.
Lovely. And then we also have Sly.
Hello. I'm playing Ravasi, Warlock Bard High Elf.
Lovely. And last but not least, Shorty.
I am Nyx, the Drow Hexblade Warlock.
And also, I just needed you to all know, other than the last one, all of them went in time with your little character sheets at the bottom. So good job on you. Don't know how we did that, but yep, but we did it. Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
I couldn't realize.
my child is currently very upset. I am sorry if you could hear her. She's just protesting the fact that sleepy bedtime is a thing.
Yeah, so if Ravasi is baby crying in the background, I mean,
What's the difference? What's the
Sorry, it fits. If someone has to say, I get bitches,
oh, God.
lest we never forget.
Good.
Dear Lord. Anyway,
Leave the deer out of it.
it's okay. Let's just get rolling here tonight and dive back into the session with a wee bit of a recap. So we are last session. I was like, I lost it. I don't know where my recap went. It disappeared. It got lost into the abyss. Oh, here we go. I found it. It's here. So last we left off, the group had come together in Tobias's tower, teleporting in after dealing with their separate giant encounters. Brought together by fate, or maybe by some other means. There's a wee bit of a debate about that. You connected, shared some info, and talked to Tobias about the history. He encouraged you to rest up and wait for Zephyros, the real giant expert. The eccentric cloud giant and even more eccentric Air Genasi daughter, Aella, told the party about the Ordning and the cracks that had formed in it, giving the giants a chance to appeal to the Allfather for a chance to be on the top. He also insinuated that this party of 4 was ordained by fate to restructure the Ordning. He dropped you off to meet Cloggy Leomater, the green dragon in the Rosewick Forest, who Tobias had suggested you connect with, as she watches the world and may know more about what is happening or be able to find out more info. As they descended with a definitely dangerous gift from the Air Genasi, they found themselves in a clearing with the preserved body of a woman, a mass of vines, thorns, and roses growing out of the ground and her body, covering the cave mouth. Tazira had a vision of a cleric woman desperately trying to heal her before receding into the cave, changed. As this vision recedes, Tazira, you see the same image before you. However, the vines and vegetation have grown immensely since. And you are just snapping out of your vision here.
Question.
Quick answer.
How long does Tazira's, vision take? Are they, real time, or are they kind of, instantaneous for us plebeians?
I think it depends. Most of the time, Tazira, I think that they're just a couple of seconds, but sometimes it feels like they're a little bit longer. So this one was definitely you were staring off into space for a hot moment, but you've learned to disguise them.
Yep. So Tazira will kind of snap back and mull it over in her mind for a moment. There's definitely a moment where like her hand is twitching and she's fiddling with her robes a bit. Someone tried to bring this woman back, and they're still here, I think.
Did you get like a vision thing, or you just like know that lore, or
Desire will non-committally nod.
that doesn't answer my question actually.
We should be careful. It seems like whoever tried didn't come out unscathed.
I mean, does anyone ever really? What?
That is much more
That's a thought.
philosophical than I was meaning, but sure.
I mean, no, that's a legitimately good question.
Yeah,
I
I
still
mean,
think
no
there's
one,
an
no one gets
answer.
out of life alive.
God.
Well, not that
Well,
attitude.
there are some immortals who don't ever truly die, but like, are they powerful beings? Are they immortals? Are they gods? Us puny mortals know nothing. You know what I mean?
You begin to hear
I mean-
rumbling off in the distance as you're having this conversation, both in the ground and the air around you, as it grows ever closer. A step, a step, a step. Then the brush begins to shake as a putrid smell fills the air. The lizardine head of a giant green dragon, ancient eyes and all-knowing, bursts through the brush. Her scales are caked in dirt and leaves, and a mess of bones and sinew dangles from her teeth as if she was just gnawing on it. She stares at all of you for a moment, stares at the clearing you're in, stares at you, Tazira, with just like a little bit of recognition, and then sighs loudly. Thank nature.
The nature.
Yes. Good to see you again? Shh.
Yes, Tazira. Good to see you again.
Thank you. I didn't remember your name, to be honest. I never cared to remember.
Understandable.
I'm glad that you are here. I've been needing someone to clear up this stupid cave for ages. The magic is blocking the ley lines and I can't get in with all the vines.
Do you know what happened to the woman here and her companion? And I'll point to the corpse.
Well, obviously she's dead.
That snort, by the way, is in fact in character.
There is this, like, at the bottom of the mask, you just see Tazira's mouth, just a dead line. Yes.
And I don't know about
And the
the
cleric?
rest of her party. There was 3 of them that were trapezing through my neck of the forest, like 2 years ago, and it's been blocked off ever since. And the magic, I can't get to it. And there's things happening and I need to know. It's my connection north.
That is important and connected to what Tobias sent us for.
Oh, I know. So you're going to clear it for me.
Of course, Ilumelan. We would be happy to.
Great. And she's huge, by the way. Like, her tooth that this, like, weird mass of stuff is hanging from, smells absolutely disgusting, full of decay. And she, like, takes a bone in her teeth and, like, crunches on it a little bit as she's talking to you. But the singular tooth is about the size of, like, your torso. Her entire head is the size of 4 of you. She is ancient and old, and you can smell the poison on her breath.
Ravasi looks like he's a little too scared to talk to her.
Well, no time like the present.
Great. Once you handle this, I'll come back and give you the information you need to know, but I can't get to the information. And then she just, like, leans over and snaps up the goat, swallows it in one gulp, just, like, kind of nods, like, accepting that this was probably a tribute, but I don't care if it wasn't, and, like, walks away. And you all, like, duck as her tail comes over your head.
I think at this point, like, Tokomori's just like, there's a bit of a respect there.
She's scary, but she's smart, so...
Isn't that the most dangerous?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Anyone who could just eat an entire goat like that, I can appreciate.
She could probably eat you in two.
I mean, to be fair, in large body enough times that anybody can eat a goat and then in one bite.
Not a whole goat.
Well, if you were huge, probably.
Yeah, that's scary.
I mean, I haven't been able to get that big, but
Well, how big can you get?
it changes on the posture and everything. It's
You're
look,
taller
that's
than
besides
me.
the point right now.
You're the biggest one out of all of us.
And depending on who you ask, I could be seen as probably small chum out there.
I mean, yes, we are apparently supposed to murder a whole bunch of giants. So comparatively speaking, we're all tiny. Anyway, so did we just get voluntold? I've heard people say
Yes.
clear out. Awesome. So that she doesn't kill us? Or
No, she won't kill me.
that's not comforting. You must understand how uncomforting that is.
So
actually.
that's how that's gonna go.
I
Right.
vote that if any of us have to get sacrificed, it's Komori. She could survive the longest stomach.
I'm just gonna turn to you and just go, you know, if anything, it's survival of the strongest. And I think you were the one who's gonna be breaking first, pretty boy.
I am a very good runner.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Are you like looming over me?
Yes.
He kind of like goes, "Oh!" and then he kind of like stares at you, and there's a bit of weird steeliness you haven't seen in his eyes, and he goes, "You want to test it?"
I don't know. Can you do it without pulling any magic stunts?
Well, that's just unfair. Can you do it without
Using your arms.
Exactly. Thank you for backing me up here. Wait, why are you backing me up here?
I think that's the question you need to ask for sure.
The tool.
Maybe at
Anyways,
some point. But I think
instead
right
of
now we have other
wasting
things
our
to do.
time, thank you, Komore.
There is a cave to be cleared.
It'll be
Alright.
fine.
Well,
I mean, do we even know what's in there?
Fine.
Probably some rocks.
Magic, apparently.
I was
Yes.
about to say, if it's just vines and rocks, then I think the dragon could have handled that without us.
Pretty
Well,
sure
then
the dragon could handle it without us anyways, it just doesn't want to.
It said something about.
she.
Ah, yes. She did say something about the magic not allowing her in.
You guys look back over to the cave entrance, and like, her head would barely fit in the cave entrance.
I mean, she could just destroy it, so like.
Well, either way. And I am going to shoot a produce flame down there to clear away some of those vines.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit.
Yeah.
First roll of the night!
25. Respectable.
Okay, you definitely do hit. And go ahead and roll your damage, please.
Yeah. 10 fire.
As you hit it, they start to burn, but you watch as the vines grow tighter as they singe, and more black roses pop up in that area, more thorns popping up.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm sure Komori can hold it open for us.
All right.
As
That's how it's gonna be.
As you approach to look a little bit closer, you see that the vines together at the base seem to be growing like around the chest of the woman's body. She's a very beautiful woman in green vestments. Her brown hair is cascading into the clearing. Her skin is pale as snow and body is lifeless. Looking closer, you see that there's gold embroidery along her dress and robes, and a circlet of vines, like a golden rendition of vines around her head, as well as an embroidered pouch at her side. Where you originally thought the vines might be growing out of her body, it's a little bit easier to see now that they are cradling it with care. And the closer you get, you seem to notice that the vines are slowly growing tighter, more thorns popping up at the base as if to protect her.
Well, anyone got idea? Because my idea was also, in fact, to shoot fire at it.
Tazira, I will also give you that they are vulnerable to fire. So,
Gotcha.
while they did grow up more aggressively, more black roses popped up, fire does do more to them.
I mean, we could do that, or we could try and move the body, it seems. They're trying to protect it.
I feel like that would end up just making them attack us more.
Who's our cleric? Can't you just like get rid of this curse or whatever?
What are you talking about?
I don't think any of us are clerics.
Surely they did not send me on a divine quest of the ages without a cleric. I don't believe you, Rivase.
Are you a cleric?
No.
Do I look like a cleric?
I don't know. You have a lot of talents.
Wow, that was very nice of you. No, I'm not a cleric.
I'm trying something new. It's really hard, though.
Very nice of you. Komori, do you have any secret cleric abilities hiding behind your great big muscles?
You can't see it, but I am staring daggers at you. It's the equivalent of the Kim Pine. You know the Kim Pine stare? It's like that.
He's very aware that he's pissing you off.
If you keep this up, you're going to need a cleric.
Oh, scary. I think Zari here is our closest one to being a cleric, and she is definitely of the wizardly and druidic.
What idiot god put together this clown fiesta of a group? I can't believe it.
Wow!
I think it was less of a god and more of some very powerful beings volunteering us to do this. Anyway, if we think Do we think fire? Do we think trying something else? Just fire but walk faster?
Let
Look,
me
if fire works, just do the fire. It's easier than me trying to tear things up if it's gonna grow back quick.
Tomorrow, let's see if we can just move it first. And I'm going to mold earth under the body to see if the vines move with it.
First of all, I'm thinking about how I want to go about this. Will you roll just a straight charisma check?
Charisma.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
You mold earth under the body, and the body begins to raise, and you watch as the earth begins to go up. It pulls the vines out of the ground a little bit, and they are fighting it. It only goes up about half of the way. And again, the vines begin to constrict the body more, and it's hard to see it.
gotcha. Yeah,
Okay,
this
that's
might be just multiple fires at a singular time. And
All right,
moving
then.
quickly.
Or we could light Komore on fire and just have her stand in the middle.
I feel like that would actually not be very effective. I feel like Komori would die before we could clear everything out.
You never know till you try, Rivasi.
This
Not
is
if I just kill Nyx
true.
first.
You have
Hey,
anger
hey,
management
hey,
issues.
hey.
We're gonna work on it.
You are intentionally aggravating her.
Well, you did start intentionally aggravating her.
I was not.
Whatever, just start lighting that shit on fire. Let's go.
Alright.
Nyx is
He-
gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss all in one.
I love her. I love her so much.
I'm gonna prepare a firebolt and wait for people to clear out, and also to Zyra to also get fire. I don't know if anyone else Nyx has any sort of fire abilities.
Nope.
Well, you two can have torches, and I'll give a smile.
Alright, give me one.
I will give them 2 torches.
Okay.
Well, you might-
And you can easily light them with your produce flame cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you all essentially unleashing all at once?
And then sprinting is my plan.
Sprinting
Yep.
away or in?
Oh, I'll sprint all right.
Sprinting in.
Okay. Okay. So, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to have my 2 spell slingers go first. So, both of you go ahead and roll an attack to hit because this thing does have an AC.
Beans.
Okay.
Beans.
Okay, cool. And then I need both of my torch wielders to roll. This is a not proficient weapon, so you can roll a strength check or a dexterity check. I'll let it be a dex, whatever. I don't care. To try to hit. So go with that first.
I go ooga booga and wave it.
Okay, so what happens is, you guys sling off your spells, and Nyx, you, wave it around, and it doesn't quite light, and both of you hit this mass where a whole bunch of thorns have grown, and you light these black roses on fire, and they fall away, and you see that your, hits were ineffective. And then Komori, you just barrel at this thing, swinging at it aggressively. And what's your strength score?
My strength score is, I believe it's in 17.
Okay, cool. So you have a plus.
That's how I use my strength mod.
A plus what? Plus 3?
Plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will give you 6 damage because it's fire. So as you
Heck yeah.
swing at this, you do a little bit of damage. Are you trying to shove through?
I would love to shove through because it seems like that everyone's just like, yeah, we can totally set on fire, and it's like, are you sure about that?
So as you run up, getting the closest, managing to hit with your torch, you try to push through, and you find yourself stuck, and you begin to take some... Oh, all my dice in the back of the room. Oh, no. I'll just roll openly. It's
Sorry.
fine.
We organized too well.
We did. You begin to take some piercing damage, and you are now restrained. So you take 8 piercing damage. You are now restrained as these vines begin to
Wait, 8
grow.
or 18?
8. 8.
Okay, I thought you said 18, and I was like, oh.
No, as these vines are growing around you and beginning to trap you. Go ahead, and you can try to escape the grapple right away since we're not, like, in initiative.
Okay, and that's in athletics?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's just enough as you pull out and your body is a little slashed and you have like one thorn in your bicep that you rip out.
At this point, because of
Which
that, my
side?
cloak is actually torn up.
Oh no.
So you all now see fully what I look like.
You did earlier. You did a whole
It was
dramatic
a quick,
reveal.
It was a quick thing to the doorknob.
Which way did she like get herself? Like on the other side, or?
No, she's still on the outside. You have not permeated the barrier. You did not do enough damage.
Oh my gosh. Where's the dragon? What kind of dragon was it?
A green one?
Ah, fucking useless.
You watch as the vines begin to grow tighter and tighter, more thorns, and all of the roses at this point have turned black.
Does someone who's a little more archaic than I am, staring at Zari, maybe want to like check out the magic voodoo? I could help.
All right. I will ritual cast, I guess, identify on these vines.
Sure. I'll allow that. Roll an Arcana check for me, too, with advantage from Ravasi.
I'm sort of like looking over your shoulder, like, well, this one looks like this one looks like this. Kind of like, just, I don't know, trying to help out.
Mm-hmm.
So as your identify goes off, you get a little bling of a kind of tan-based magic as well as necrotic energy. So a little bit of transmutation, a little bit of necrotic energy, which manifests in this kind of black-gray, as you kind of like see through the spell taking over your eyes, as well as a little bit of this odd green-like energy. And you're not 100% positive what it is, but since it's not a magic item, you don't get like what it does or how it affects, but I'll allow this to give you the energy of protect. Its goal is to protect.
Gotcha.
And
Well, it's trying to protect.
Nope, go ahead.
It's trying to protect both the body and the cave, but the thing is, I'm not sure how to communicate with a plant
Well,
yet, at least.
do we need to somehow convince it that we are not here to hurt it?
I don't know if that ship's. I think that ship might have sailed.
I mean, it is a plant. It doesn't exactly have a brain.
Hmm.
I don't know, unless someone else has better ideas.
We could just let the dragon eat us.
This is true. I really prefer that not to happen, though. My family would be very angry with me.
Would they?
Yeah,
They'd be angry
actually.
if they don't even know you're dead.
They would know I'm dead. Probably pretty instantaneously.
I I just love they went, no, I'm dead. Ferocious typing in the background.
I'm actually openly taking notes on what is obviously Rafalzi's page that his parents would not care if he was dead and would be angry.
I love it. I love that we can hear it for that reason. That Zara is like openly, aggressively taking notes.
They would still be upset. Of course they would be. They'd also just be upset. Yes. Anyway, no. We don't need to talk about this right now. There are more pressing things.
There's
Maybe-
a very look in her eyes, but Zyra will look up.
Let's. Ravasi's thinking, like, can I somehow, like, perform something for the plant to be like, hey, yo, we're here to help. We're sorry this sad thing happened. Let us in.
You can certainly try. How do you go about that?
Because, like, I'd pull out, because my thought process here is, like, burning it clearly didn't work, so we have to try a subtler method. And if what Zyra kind of got was right, this, like, protection and loss and sorrow, we have to essentially, mimic that. To have it, because it's sentient, but it doesn't have a brain, right? It's vibe checks, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And so my thought is, I'm gonna try to, like, interweave my magic with my playing to see if it either, like, to some degree of, like, sympathy or empathy of, like, that sort of magical reaching outness, that it views us similar enough to itself that it'll let us pass.
Okay.
So, Ravasi,
do you want to describe it first, and then I'll tell you a check?
sure. Ravasi's going to pull out his violin, and is going to start playing the song that he's actually been working on, because it seems very appropriate. That very sad, mournful, quiet song of grief and of loss and of, like, that, like, but, like, that, like, almost like something you'd hear at, like, a funeral. And he starts playing it.
Go ahead.
Because to him,
No, say what you're saying.
I was saying, because to him, like, music is one of the universal languages.
Go ahead and roll a performance check with advantage.
Ooh. Oh, 23?
Yeah.
Oh,
So with a 23, you're playing this song, and what happens is, as you begin to play, you watch as it begins to take on your emotion, in the sense of it's growing more and more guarded, and you're like, oh shit, this isn't working. And then there's a moment of understanding and a recognition that you're not taunting it or attacking it anymore, that you understand what it's going through and what its goal is, and you are acknowledging it, and that your goal is to help lay things to rest. And that's kind of like the echo of the magic that comes through. It's just that, like, term and understanding of lay things to rest. And you watch as all of the black roses turn red. And the body gets moved to the side gently, and the vines part.
I knew you'd come in handy.
I
Good job.
am
Yeah.
very, very good at what I do. Anyway, let's go quickly before it gets upset I'm no longer playing.
Tazira, what's your passive perception?
20.
Okay, so as you're passing through, you notice that the woman has a small pouch on her belt that has a symbol that kind of like tickles the back of your brain. Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Indeed.
Or
I'm
religion.
going to...
History or religion, whichever you'd prefer.
Gotcha. I will just kind of like literally tap myself on the brain as I'm trying to think of this and cast guidance.
Okay.
Let me roll 1d4. 21.
Okay, so with a 21, you immediately recognize the symbol. It looks like a bunch of intertwining herbs that are tied and hung upside down to dry. You recognize it as the nature or the religious symbol for Katsua, the growing goddess of herbs and healing. And the phrase that like enters your mind to describe her followers are gentle souls.
Oh, I don't know if they were even prepared for what they stumbled on that killed them here. She was a cleric of Katsua, it looks like. And I'll say that out loud as I'm also jotting it down in my journal.
It's very tragic.
All right. So
Go.
So you walk through the dark cave, filled with moss-covered walls and little rivulets of water occasionally winding their way through rocks. You begin to see a structure take place. Natural cave walls melt into carved architecture, full of straight lines and geometric designs. Phosphorus mushrooms growing in neon green are more frequent. Destroyed weapons, tattered armor, and broken tools begin littering the way. You see a smashed cart that's overgrown with brush and a colony of the same like glowing mushrooms. You continue down, further down, before coming to a wall of carvings before you, much like the ones that you have seen. An opening half blocked by a tattered portcullis is looking like someone destroyed it to escape towards you, jagged and aggressive as you look at the body-sized shape. Beyond it, you see the cave opens up. If somebody wants to make a history check for me, or all of you can if you would like. Just as you're looking at the architecture. You know that's fitting for you, Kamori. Oh my goodness.
I feel like
I can't
should do
say
this at
anything. It's
disadvantage.
fine. I don't. Look, it's too fitting. That's why I'm like, do I roll? And I'm like, nah, why not? You never know.
Yeah. Ravasi, you
I'm
know,
shockingly
I will give
quite
you
good at this, actually.
I will give you advantage because of your studies. It makes sense that you would be to study stuffy architecture.
Oh, yeah.
Nyx, do you want to roll or no?
I feel like I'm gonna be carried through this roll, so it's okay.
Okay. So both you, Tazira, as well as Ravasi, you both recognize this. As you're looking at this architecture, specifically is what sticks out to you. Some of the weapons, you're like, okay, and it looks a little weird, but like they're broken, so it's hard to tell. But you have never seen an architecture like this on this plane. It is a little too different. To give your metagame brains a vision, think like very futuristic carvings in stones, a little cyberpunk-ish, as opposed to the difference of you guys are kind of now in like the Renaissance era in terms of architecture.
Okay.
Why is it so stiff?
Yes, who on earth could have made that?
Tizira,
Probably not someone from this.
Tizira, you specifically would know that it's not from this plane.
This isn't from here.
What the hell even is it?
I mean, not great architecture. I mean, like, why would you even put that there? He's like pointing towards like a weird chunk. It doesn't even make sense. It does not look elegant.
I'm not sure if elegance was the point here.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Are you passing through this jagged portcullis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound so nervous.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get
like
through,
that?
but
Yeah.
sure.
It's the
Come
only
on.
way to go. I'm asking if you're continuing.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going.
Tizira, what were you saying before you walk through?
Kamori, would you love to lead the way? As I'm holding Miffid in my arms.
At this point, I'm just going to roll my eyes and just be like, follow me. Actually, I don't know if I do. What?
Something tells me you're the least likely person to die, okay? That's not an insult,
Is
that's
it
a
because if I
compliment.
get sneezed on, I won't fall over?
Yes.
I feel like this is somehow insulting me, but you know what? I will take it. If you in fact go first, yes.
I can't see shit as I am gonna cast Produce Flame so that I can see.
Oh, do you not have
all
dark
right. Yeah,
vision?
I'm getting in front. Let's go. I got dark vision. I don't care.
How do you not have dark vision?
I'm a human!
I don't know. There's a lot of species that look human but aren't.
No, I'm just a human!
Explains that the mask is just a mask. I wasn't sure.
There is like this moment of like almost hurt puppy dog eyes into Zyra before it vanishes and she's gonna summon a flame for herself.
Can we get a move on, please?
What is the marching order here as Kamori is like ripping open the portcullis so her whole frame can get through?
I'll go second.
Yup.
I'll go third.
I'll go last.
Okay.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong here.
Definitely not.
Me going last.
So, passing through, very careful not to snag any of your armor. What's Sly?
I'm so sorry. My husband is bringing me tea, but brought me tea in
Oh,
a.
crap. That's right. You forgot your tea.
Oh, I totally forgot my tea. It's fine. I'm good right now. He brought you tea in what?
He brought me tea in a little tea kettle,
Aww.
not cup, so I have more tea.
Aw, I need to
But
go.
he put the tea in one of my infusers in the tea cup.
Okay. A+ for trying. Okay.
It's the heart that matters.
Yep, it is the heart that matters. So, passing through, very careful not to snag any of your armor, clothing. You see what seems to have been some sort of old guard outpost. There's destroyed tents and campfires, a blacksmith area that's covered in destroyed weapons, and a small set of guard towers with a collapsing bridge over a hallway that leads up to a large iron double door in the rock face that has a carving of a large tree emblazoned on it. Skeletons lay everywhere. Bones scattered and evidence of a huge fight that's a lot more recent. As you enter, vines begin to sprout up across the door from the ground, tainted with necrotic energy, and nothing like the vines at the entrance. You watch as these 3 nodes, glowing with green and black energy, emerge from the top and continue to grow, disappearing into the darkness roughly 100 feet above you, with a faint energy. A low rumbling fills the cavern, turning into a cackle that echoes through the space. I lost her, and now I protect the very thing we could not save. The heartroot vines will keep the door seal, hiding its nodes away, and the very enemies we fought will rise up to defend me. The vines expand, trickling down the walls and popping up over the ground. You watch as they grow into the skeletons, bringing the desecrated bodies back together, an amalgamation of bones with vines for sinew. They pick up the rusted weapons, eyes glowing with the same green-black energy, and move to attack you. With that, I am dropping us on our first map as a group, guys.
Woo!
First map as a group. Give me a quick second, chat. You guys are down at this little door at the bottom. So feel free to drop your character tokens there. Chat, I'm gonna leave you guys on the big view, so sorry if it's hard to see. But you have fully entered and the vines have grown over the back. But let's get
No way.
Yep, no way back indeed. So let's get some initiative rolls, please and thank you. Let's get some a lot more bump and music.
Oh no, is it TOS friendly?
Yeah, all my music is.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. Hooah. Okay. Let's do this. Oh wait, I need to make these in the right layer. Give me just a second.
No, we won't. Oh, that's a lot of guys.
Nope. Not allowed.
Oh. Hey, DM.
Yeah.
DM.
Yes.
We don't need that many guys.
Yes, you do.
That's a lot of guys.
Why? We don't need that many guys. We're just little guys
Hey, that's player
ourselves.
talk.
I'm just a little guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm missing a
Oh, a
roll
twink.
from Ravasi. Did you roll for initiative?
I have in fact not.
Okay, okay.
Nyeh. There you are.
Okay, thank you.
Rusty, get your butt in here.
I was last.
Yeah, well, now you're second.
Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, chat. You've been having duplicate music this whole time? I was wondering
no.
why that violin was so discordant. I'm like, that's not how this is supposed to sound. That eked me out a little bit. Okay. So, with that being said, we are about to jump into some pretty fun combat here. So just a reminder, you saw the 3 nodes disappear kind of into the rest of the cave. You assume that they grew around. The door in front of you is completely covered in vines, and this door behind you is also completely covered in vines. And so with that being said, it is actually my monster's turn. They rolled extremely well.
Ahem.
I know. Look at them go.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, here's what's going to happen. We're gonna move some of these suckers
I'm
closer.
proud of them, but also.
Okay, so, Komori, 3 of them are going to attack you. We're gonna resolve that first at melee.
Yeah, they can try.
Here, we're gonna move these over here.
I have realized, DM, that I have in fact not cast mage armor on myself, like a silly little dum-dum man.
Bro.
Would Ravasi have thought to do that as you were entering the cavern?
Normally, yes, but he was a little preoccupied, so
Okay, if
we'll
you
take it as played.
if you character moment want to do that, that's fine. So 2 were a 6 Komori, and the last one was a 21, which I assume hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
So only one gets through.
that is 6 piercing damage. Nyx, you're gonna have 2 melee attacks and 1 short bow. That's a 6, an 11, and a 12. So I think all of those miss you.
Yeah, I'm too good for these guys.
Okay, Ravasi, you have oh, I'm so sorry, honey. You have
Oh my god.
a short sword that this skeleton comes up behind you, and I rolled a 20 to hit.
Definitely hit.
So
Ow.
as you're like realizing what's happening, he comes up and like takes your hand and drives his short sword through it for 6 piercing into the wall. And as you're like dealing with that, another one shoots an arrow that lands in your shoulder. Also rolled a 20 to hit for another 7 piercing.
Mhm.
And then to Zyra, you just get 2 arrows flown at you from these 2 guys over here. That's a 12, which I think misses, and then a 22 for 8 piercing.
Ow!
Okay. That being said, Nyx, how do you retaliate?
Nyx will whip out her scythe and start hacking away. She'll start with the one directly to her right.
Okay, go for it.
A 27.
Yeah,
Little guy.
13 damage.
okay, you completely obliterate this one. I'm gonna delete these so you don't
In
have
that
to
case,
deal with
I'll
bodies.
use okay, well, I'll
Thank
use
you.
the send the souls feature of my scythe to cleave through.
Yes!
And make an automatic attack on the second one.
Okay.
12.
A 12 just misses, unfortunately. And what happens is it cleaves through, and as you completely, like, cleave this one halfway through, and as you're going into the second one, just 2 vines you didn't see from the back hold your scythe back, and it does. If a skeleton could sweat, the skeleton's sweating.
Alrighty, then I'll use my second attack to attack onto my top right.
Perfect.
23.
Yeah.
It's 14 damage, and I will again use the send the souls to try and go for the one right above me, and 18 to hit
Yep.
for 17 damage, and the one to my top left,
Okay.
a 25 to hit
Yeah.
Back those bitches.
for, I don't know, maybe it'll pop up in a second.
It's just...
Oh, 12 damage.
Okay, this one is on death's door. As you completely cleave through like 4 with your 2 attacks.
You're doing great,
Alrighty.
Nick.
That is all.
That's all you want to do?
Yeah, I don't really want to move.
Okay. Okay. Next up for Ravasi.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of like using kind of in the same attack action, whip out one of my fans, still like closed, and you see that like sort of like serrated blade edge, and then I'm gonna attempt to like with like the same, because you said he like stabbed through my hand.
Yeah.
Kind of like trying to like shove him off while also attacking him at the same time.
Okay.
Like he's got he's got my dominant hand.
Yeah.
He's got my right hand.
And you're trying
So
to
I'm
shove
trying to
him
do what-
off. It's just not working. He's dodging out of the way.
Mhm.
Fucking bastard. Fine. And he will well, he's kind of stuck. So he's
That was
just
for
gonna
flavor,
look-
so if you want to like rip out and move, you can rip out and move. You won't take damage. It was
Yeah.
purely for flavor.
Nah, it's fun flavoring. He's stuck. He's gonna look at Komori and go, if you can do better than Nick, there's a sweet treat for you, and he's gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
I'm going to fucking grimace from that alone.
By the way, did the sweet treat does not seem sexual. Just FYI.
I'm still going to be grimacing.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Uh,
Komori.
with
Also
that.
help.
Oh, yes.
Also help.
Oh, also help. Okay. Fine then. Oh, I forgot. Well, no, it doesn't necessarily work in this case. All my forms do. You know what? It's fine. You were so. You're just gonna see her grit her teeth as you hear all these cracking of bones as she starts transforming and does her rage.
Oh.
You can all see that she has essentially just like the anglerfish jaws with like the sharp teeth and everything. These very roughshod claws and a shark tail.
Oh! I don't understand why she calls
Yeah.
herself a monster. Oh shit.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes. He doesn't have a fucking filter.
Yeah, no, okay. She can hear that. Hold on. I do want to see one thing. Since Ravasi is the one crying for help, since I'm going to be using my tail property, so I have reach if I'm able to maybe squeeze through.
Yeah, sure, I'll allow it. They have like a low enough AC. I'll give it half cover.
You know, I was gonna say that's totally fair.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
So Ravasi, as soon as you're just like help, you hear all the cracking, and then boom, as the skeleton gets swatted with the tail.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yup.
Is the tail piercing?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
That's so weird.
I feel like
I
it
don't-
should be a slash.
My thing is just like I could see it being in any case, no matter what damage type. Because it's like if you want to do like a scorpion stinger for piercing, that sort of thing.
Okay,
I
okay.
get that.
Got it.
But I think it'd be like I would say it almost. Yeah, I'm mush mouthing here. I would say if depending on how you flavor it, you would be to have like flexibility, but I feel like that'd be like a homebrew thing.
I mean, if you're willing to remember, I'd be willing to give a shark tail bludgeoning.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I mean, you remember it. I'm giving it to you. Just remind me that
You know
I
what?
said
That's
that. And considering
fair
the
and
fact that
valid.
it, 'cause,
I'll make
like,
a note.
that makes the most sense, right? Like a tail comes through and
Yeah.
smacks into something.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, we can rock with it.
Okay, well, since it's bludgeoning now, it does more damage than you think it does and completely obliterates the skeleton.
I'm gonna like rip the sword out. Ugh. Well, sometimes my pleas do work.
Barely.
Please don't kill me.
Wow.
Okay, Kamori, what are you doing with the rest of your turn?
I mean, we do get 2 attacks, so I want to try and go for the one that's in front of Zira. Zyra.
Zyra. I believe in that.
Damn it.
Zyra. Right?
In front
Indeed.
of Zyra, yes.
Okay, go for it.
Look, Ravasi often says it wrong because he's a bitch. But Sly knows.
So a 14 does hit.
Okay.
Okay, for 4 piercing damage. Beautiful. Or was that your tail again?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so that's more because of the bludgeoning. But it is still up. It's looking rough.
That's fine.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, so to Zyra, it is your turn.
Beautiful. I'm going to shoot Komori a grateful look, and then I'm going to shoot a skeleton hand back out. Ooh! Back out. Skeleton in front of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
1. Will it roll the damage? Maybe, maybe not. No, it won't. Ah, beans. Let me roll that. 11 necrotic.
Okay. So as your chill touch, your hand comes out and just grabs this thing by the head and shoves down, and you watch as the necrotic energy just crinkles through these vines, and it just completely decimates to the floor and scatters across the rocks.
Beautiful. And question, is this stuff up here the same level as us, or is it higher?
No, it is higher. You do see a very broken set of stairs right here.
Gotcha. Fantastic. I am going to just thank you, Komori, and hop on my broom, and I am going to skedaddle the fuck over here.
Okay. I will remind you that we talked about this ahead of time. Mippet is on your turn. At any point, you can integrate Mippet's action, help action, etc. So if you want her to be doing anything right now, you can.
Can I have her just as I am flying up, see how much movement she has?
Did I give you a token
She has-
for her?
You did not, I don't believe.
Oh.
That would probably help with remembering it. Why?
Oh no! I did give a token for her. I just
Did
never
not?
shared it with you. Yes,
Oh.
hold on. Hold on, that's my bad. Okay, there you go. It should be in your journal now.
Yeah, Vivid.
Here, hold on.
Okay,
If you guys
fantastic.
want to see the super adorable Tressum kitty, look at her. Look at how cute she is.
CC with a little guy? Never.
Let's go.
Okay, Cece.
Yeah. I'm just going to send her over here and have her take a look at these doors
Okay.
and see if it's locked or not.
I will have you just roll a general perception check as she is flying around.
Absolutely. Oh, she's proficient at this. Yippee.
Okay. So, since a Tressum is considered a quote-unquote monster, sometimes it still whispers, but Mippet rolled a 23. So, Cece, you kind of just get like a little meow in the back of your head in the way that you guys communicate, and it's through impressions a little bit more, but you get the sense that, well, she doesn't see, it's really hard to track things from the vines over here, and it looks like she saw something kind of glowing in this area, like inside the tower over there.
Inside the tower over here?
Yep, over here.
Alrighty, beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you, Mippet.
You just hear Tazira shout, "Thank you, Mippet!" Okay. At the end of the round, Tazira, you see a couple pour out from the same tower that was just referenced. And Komori, off to the side, you see another 2 grow out of the ground. So, and it is all of their turns. So these 2... Let's resolve to Zyra first. These 3 are going to take short bow attacks at you. That's a nat 1, a 15, and a 21.
Yeah, those hit.
Okay. Well, not the nat 1, obviously. You take 7 piercing damage total.
Gotcha. Youchers.
Oh dear. I did not mean to move him there. How far is this? Oh, perfect. Okay, these guys are gonna move in. They're silly idiot skeletons, so they do not realize that they are a problem getting close. These 2 off to the side, one of them's gonna shoot at you, Ravasi, and the other is gonna shoot at Komori. Ravasi, that's a 12. Komori, that's a 21.
It just missed.
Yep.
Okay, you take 3 piercing, and we round down here, so that's 1 while you are enraged. However,
okay.
Hold off, Komori, you have 3 more coming at you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so 2 of these hit you, an 18 and a 21 of the 3, and you take 10 piercing rounded down to 5.
So 6 total?
So 5. Yeah, 6 total.
Oh, 5 total. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 6 after all of them. Okay.
Okay, and then 2 short sword, rusty, gross, jagged short swords at you, Nyx, with a 6 and a 17?
The 17 does hit.
Okay, so you take 6 piercing from that. Okay, Nyx, it is your turn.
Before it's my turn, I will hellish rebuke that guy. So dex save.
Okay, these guys are not awful at this. I rolled a 15, just miss.
19 fire damage.
Okay, yeah, he's just burns. Absolutely incinerated.
Okay.
And what color are
then-
your flames? What do they look like?
He lights up in a purple colored flame. Very cool.
Very cool.
Hmm.
Okay, it
Very
is your turn.
Alright, for Nyx's turn, she will graciously pat Komori on the shoulder. Maybe you'll keep up in a different fight. And then she'll attack the one in front of her.
Someone's cruising
7.
for a bruising.
17 hits.
13 damage.
Just enough. Absolutely
then she'll just-
taken care of.
She'll help Komori since Komori can't keep her area cleared and just attack the one right in front of her.
That one looks previously injured. 13 just hits. And no matter what you
Alright,
roll, it was on death's door.
Alright, very cool, very good.
kill.
Nyx will just kind of spread out now to maybe keep them spread out.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Ravasi.
Alrighty. Well, they're not on my ass anymore, so we're going to kind of like step up out of the way, and I'm gonna try to take care of some of these guys over here. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. The first ones are gonna be at these 2 over here.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. 23 for that first one, just ass fire damage.
Definitely hits.
Alright. 17 for this bottom guy, for even worse damage.
Oh no. Okay.
Big sad. Then, you know what, I'll throw it back up on the top guy again.
Okay.
See if I can.
Oh,
There we go.
Heck yeah. So you throw the 2 first scorching rays, and they're just like You're trying to get your bearings. You hit them and they like barely singe and they turn and they just kind of hee at you. And then you get angry and you chuck an even larger little ray at them. And this one completely incinerates.
Don't like being mocked.
With a second level cast, does that mean you get 4?
Scorching Ray is the second level.
Oh,
So
in my brain it was a first, but I also never play a character that has Scorching Ray.
no, that's very fair.
Okay. Anything
And
else you
then,
would like to do?
No, I am good where I'm at.
Okay. Komori.
At this point, she is too focused on the enemies in front of her. So she is going to go for I believe the one that she wounded before that was in front of Tazira.
Yes, but it died.
Yeah.
Zari killed it, so the two ones that are in front of you are fresh.
Ew. I just saw the one still there, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Well,
you know what?
A minute.
You know what we say? We're gonna go in for one of those tail attacks. Okay,
no.
apparently not.
You do have DM is
Bardic is not
Nat
saving
one.
me here.
I was gonna say is a DM.
I play with nat 1s and nat 20s as critical failures and successes, with the exception of a roll that is like, in my brain, if it's above like a 25 and you crit success on it, and you still fail the roll, like if there's no way you were going to make it, if it's above a 25, in my brain, that's like you need additional knowledge. Now, if it's below a 25 and you crit, but you're not quite there, then I usually give it to you. So I'm kind of like iffy depending on if there's an additional skill needed, if that makes sense. So for example, if like the difference between Komori making a history check and Tazira making a history check that nat 20s, but with crit fails, I play that they always fail. I just don't make you hit your opponent or your allies or drop your weapon or some shit like that. It's just embarrassing.
Okay.
So, alrighty. With that, you cleave into it, and you're smacking it with your tail, and it just kind of like almost completely dodges it faster than you were expecting, Komori. Kind of trapping your tail for a second as you spin around, ready to attack again. Go for it.
Absolutely. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Yep, you definitely
I can
hit.
only hope.
Are you going for the top one or the bottom one?
Because I think my momentum would be a little thrown off with that bottom one, I'm gonna go for the top one now.
Okay, go ahead and roll me some damage.
Yes, chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay.
There we go.
So you're using your tail, so we're calling that bludgeoning. It looks like it's on its last leg. Anything else, Komori?
Okay. Nope. I don't have anything else with my bonus action, so I am all good.
Okay. Tazira, what are you doing?
Reminding herself not to pull out arrows and casting Moonbeam on these motherfuckers.
Nice.
So let's see. Can I have a con save, please? DC 15.
1 succeeds, 2 fail.
Beautiful. So the one that succeeds takes, let me double check, half of that. The ones that fail take the whole. And whenever they enter it for the first time, aka casting, or start their turn there, they have to remake the save. And then, like the little bitch boy that I am going to ahim, try and duck back up against this tower
Okay.
for cover.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Okay, you're a little bitch boy. You are following in Ravasi's footsteps.
I-
Okay.
Hey, I'm not a little bitch boy. I get them, remember?
Sure. Okay. So they now start their turn in the moonbeam. Go ahead and roll me my damage.
Gotcha. So that is 2d10. Yeah.
Nice. Wow, you rolled horrible on the first one. This one failed and disappears. This one succeeded and takes half of that, which is 5. And is still there. This one failed and is gone. And this one will charge forward. Unfortunately, it does not register that the bridge isn't there and drops down, kind of clattering a little bit, but the vines cushion its fall. And intent, it will run over here, and take a shot at you, Tazira. That is a 13, which I assume misses.
It does, thank God.
Okay, cool. Lucky for you. Oh, I forgot to resolve this. Okay. Nyx, behind you, you see another 2 pop up here. Another one rises from the ground here. And then another 2 come out, but they are immediately in your moonbeam. So they're not smart enough to, like, not run into the beam of light. So they both take that. I'll just count that 11 damage. Oh no! I copied one that had horrible... he already took damage. Oh well. It's fine. Okay. Okay, so that is Spawning's turn. And then this one took its action. The other 2 will run forward to be out of the moonbeam and shoot twice at you, Tazira. That's 2 23s, or 21 and 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So a total of 7 damage, piercing damage.
Gotcha.
How's she looking, buddy?
No, Desire is a pin cushion right now. And to anybody who, like, actually looks at her, it's somebody who's having to remind themselves of basic battlefield knowledge, like, don't pull the arrows out right now. Like, she's reminding herself.
No.
Baby girl. Okay, next you get 2 attacks at you. 13 and a 10, I think, both miss.
They do both miss.
Kamori, 2 attacks at you. A 23 and another 23.
Yup.
So that's a total of 9, rounded down to 5. There we go. I can do math. And then you get another short bow arrow at you, but you are moving too quickly because it rolled a 10. And then Ravasi, that's a 15.
15 does hit.
Okay, this one shot an arrow directly at you. It seems to, like, run forward a step and then think better of it and run back and shoot at you. And you take 7 piercing.
Ouchie.
Okay, Nyx, what are you doing?
Nyx will take 2 attacks. She'll start at the bottom one.
Okay.
Oh, I miss 11.
Yeah, you miss, unfortunately.
I'll go for the other one. 20.
Definitely hit.
16 damage.
Perfect. It is extremely dead.
You guys think any hard enemies are gonna show up? That'll be Nyx's turn.
I look like shit. I hope not.
Okay, Ravasi, what are you doing?
Trying not to die. We are going to. Not very useful right now. We're going to. Yeah, we're gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay, which one are
I'm
you
gonna
Eldritch
do-
blasting?
This one, and then I think. Do I just only have one right now, or do I have two? I have two.
I
Sweet.
was like, I don't
So
know,
this
man.
one's gonna be. This one's gonna be at this guy.
It's gone. Absolutely, the blast goes
Awesome.
straight. What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
My Eldritch Blast look like a different jewel toned like motes of like almost like fire, but less like because they're like green and purple and red. So they're very clearly not like actual literal fire.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot my second one at this guy up here.
Okay, yeah, he
Here.
does not look too hot. You absolutely, as he's like running forward, you absolutely obliterate him and he falls off the like back of the thing there.
Alright, and then I'm gonna try to make my way up towards Zyra. You said these were like broken stairs, you
Yeah.
said?
So if you wanna, there's some rocks around it though, so if you want to go upwards, you can make an acrobatics check, and just depending on how well it is gonna determine if it's difficult terrain or not.
Right. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Oh, it's actually not bad. I used 20 feet of my movement to get here.
Okay, so you have your full movement to continue. You can just kind of run up the side of a rock and grab onto it and swing yourself over very gracefully.
Yeah, he is pretty dexterous.
Yeah, go ahead and
He's
make
gonna look
me
at Zyra.
a perception check as you run up.
Okay, I'm famously good at these, guys.
Ooh.
Oh, actually.
So as
17.
you're opening your mouth to talk to Zyra, you see that similar glowing green kind of down here in the rocks.
Something's in the rocks, Zyra. I'm gonna point.
What do you mean?
It's green! I don't know what's glowing! Go look at it! I'm like pointing where it's at. Also, you look like shit! I also look like shit, by the way. I am past bloodied.
Oh.
I believe in you! I believe in you! And he's going to... Normally he's a little more, like, fancy when it comes to Bardic. But he just kind of very quickly is like, I believe in you! And, like... And you feel a little inspiration head your way.
Aww.
And that's a D6, by the way. You're gonna make it.
Beautiful.
Oh! I killed things. I have temp HP. Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, you do.
I have 9. Oh, okay. I am bolstered. I'm doing good.
Okay. Komori, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, I still got the two that are in front of me, and I'm way too deep with this whole thing. So I'm just gonna keep wailing. Let's go for the bottom one. Redeem myself a little bit.
Yup. Okay, do a decent amount of damage to it as you bash your tail on its head.
And just smack right through to the top one.
Oh, just misses.
Can I use my
You can use,
bardic?
yeah, absolutely. Roll a d. I mean, you're gonna hit it no matter what. But
You just can't use
Oh,
it
I thought
to
I
add
was-
to your
oh.
damage rolls.
yeah, so go ahead and roll your d6 for posterity's sake.
Oh, for landing the attack. Okay.
I mean, you're gonna hit. It's
I thought you were about to
AC
say
is
it missed.
13. Its AC is 13, so you're gonna hit no matter what.
Yeah.
But you just remember
Oh, got it.
Ravasi's promise for a sweet treat, and you get excited, and you completely destroy this one. It was on 1 HP.
I do feel like more importantly, that he was like to help you compete with Nyx.
That's fair.
Fair.
Okay, Kimura, are you staying there? Are you moving? Anything else?
She's gonna realize just like think internally, where did the fuck did they all go? And then realizing where they're all at, she is going to back herself up over here.
Okay, he is going to
I know it's an AOO. Yup. Avast Foul Scourge.
Okay. Boop. That's a 9. It misses you.
Heck yeah. And you all get to see the monstrous form of Komori run on over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. You see me pointing towards the rock down there.
Yeah, that
Oh.
is a great.
Okay.
Okay. Tazira, it is your turn.
I am going to promptly remember that I also saw a green thing over in this tower, and I am going to, as an action, first I am going to move the moonbeam over to this skeleton to just kind of smite it. So can I have a Constitution save, please?
That is, yeah, you kill it. It's dead. There's no way. I rolled a 17 and it's still dead.
Beautiful. Then I am going to move my moonbeam to over here to settle over, hopefully, where that green thing that I saw over there was.
Okay.
Well, that bit that saw.
I'm trying to move it and it's struggling. Can I do this? No, that spins it. That spins a circle. That's not helpful. How?
Get rotated, idiot.
Oh my god.
I'm just making it bigger and smaller. It won't let me drag it anywhere. Oh, there it is. I got it. Get rotated,
Beautiful.
idiot. Okay, so it's why don't you roll me the damage one more time?
Gotcha.
That's okay, because I just looked at my notes and this thing takes that full damage and it doesn't matter. And you actually see as something happened as the moonbeam just goes ding into the dilapidated tower. You watch as a small circle lights up on the door, and you see 2 other circle outlines, and it starts to begin to dim slowly.
Oh, we have to destroy all of them quickly. Okay, beautiful. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have just enough to get it over here. So with the rest of my movement of this moonbeam, I'm gonna move it over here just to smite this one skeleton. Cause fuck you in particular.
Why can't I move this stupid thing? Why is it such a problem? I got it. Okay.
Yeah!
What's the wording of Moonbeam? Can I just see it for a second?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the when it enters it for the first time. Let me get it for you. Boom. Ah, bees. Then, boom.
Thank you. I was like, okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, so it takes, we'll count that 9 radiant damage. It completely failed, so it looks rough in there.
Beautimous.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I can do nothing else but just press myself up against the wall and pray.
Okay. Two more kind of come out of here. One more pops up here and immediately singed and takes more damage. Unfortunately for him. And then another one kind of pops up over here. Let me just check some ranges quickly. Okay, yeah, these guys can hit. This one's going to charge forward. Actually, he's gonna pursue Komori. Okay.
Ooh.
So let's
go for the Komori.
Let's resolve this first. So, Nyx, that's a short sword at you with a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
5 piercing. And a bow and arrow that you nimbly dodge. Hellish Rebuke.
Alright, I'll Hellish Rebuke the one that stabs me.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw 15? Oh
Hey.
my gosh, yeah. It's utterly obliterated. It is completely and utterly obliterated. Okay. Komori, that is a...
That was a good roll.
Yeah, that was a really good roll. Komori, that's a 9 to hit you, which misses. A 7 and a 13 for the 2 arrows that follow. Ravasi, you get 1 arrow at you. That's a 12.
Misses.
And to Zyra, you get
duck out of the way.
Yep, and to Zyra, you get a 9 and a 7, so they miss. As they dodge out of the way. Did you want Mippet to go?
I'm just yelling at you. Dodge and
Did you want Mippet to do anything on your turn? I totally forgot to ask.
Oh, yep, that was my fault for forgetting. I totally forgot, so I will forfeit for now.
Okay.
That was on me.
No, it's okay. Okay. Nyx, what are you doing?
Have we found any of the other things we need to destroy? Or is it just the towers?
You saw 1 tower, and then there's something in the rocks down here that got pointed out. And this one seems to have been destroyed.
We don't know a third.
But you don't know where the third is.
Alright, I'll go find this thing.
Okay. It's pretty easy for you to find. It's buried in the rocks, but you can kind of see it. It's like a little glowing green egg-like like a gigantic egg size, entangled in vines.
egg.
I'll just start whacking it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. This one has a little bit of cover from the rocks.
An 11.
Oof, an 11 misses. You hit and it just glances off some of the rocks, but a 20 hits, definitely, and you completely destroy it as you watch as another one of the lights glows on the door. And they both seem to reset.
Alright, one more, and I'm done with my turn.
Okay, Ravasi.
Do I wanna... She said one more, so I'm gonna try to, like, cast around.
Actually, hold on one
Do I
second.
see
Nyx, if you want to look with your bonus action, I'll allow that.
Oh, sure.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. And how far is your dark vision?
120 feet.
Oh my gosh. Holy shit, Nyx.
Damn.
Good job. Roll one more time. Roll with advantage because your dark vision's so intense.
Like, roll one more time or roll one more time with advantage?
No, roll one more time. Like, I'm giving you advantage because you have intense dark vision.
Alright.
Okay, so with a 20, you say that and you whir around and your eyes are scanning. You're looking for just like a pinprick of something glowing in the dark, and you're looking on the ground, and you're like, oh duh, this one was down, the other one will be up. And you glance back over and it seems that where these guys are, there's one directly above them about 100 feet up in the air on the ceiling.
Komori, it's up there. You can finally do something. I'll point it out.
It's like you guys can't see it. It's 100 feet in the air.
Oh, even with my dark vision, yeah.
Yeah. Ravasi, it is your turn.
So he said it's up there, right?
Yeah.
I can't
I'm a
see
she.
it. Can I see it at all or no?
No, you cannot. You can shoot with disadvantage if you would like.
Can I Eldritch Blast with disadvantage, DM?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Nobody has a gun. There's no guns in this world yet.
Yet.
Keyword yet.
Oh no.
Got a 1.
Okay.
20. Oh, I rolled so good.
You
Did a
did.
21 to hit
And
DM?
I will let you know that you needed to hit a 19. So good job, good on you.
Hell yeah.
And what it is it's just the trust. It's the quick calculation of Nyx's finger and knowing you watched that skeleton take a step forward and then take a step back, and you just trajectory aim it right above his head and hit something. And there's a green burst of magic as the third light in the door glows, and immediately everything turns to ash and disintegrates. The vines holding up the skeletons as they all disappear and fall to the ground right in front of you. The vines covering the doors, both doors, and it seems that you have resolved this battle. And with that, I think that is a great place for us to take a little break. So we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes and see what happens after this battle. See you all in a bit. And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a great break. So this group just finished up battling a bunch of these plant-based skeletons as they hunted for the nodes to the vine that was going to let them through. And as you are just falling out of battle, watching as all of these odd skeleton-like creatures completely disintegrate and fall into piles of bones, what do?
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna kind of collapse. Ha! All right. I think we should all take a momentary break.
I agree.
What,
and
like
I'm
5
gonna
minutes?
kind of do finger. An hour? Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say the both of us look like shit.
Oh,
I'm
what?
gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
We just fought some skeletons. What happened to you guys?
They fucked me up.
They shot me! And you see that Tazira's like, she flips to a page in her journal that is all like first aid, battlefield first aid instructions and starts pulling arrows out.
The god who put this together continues to torment me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, be careful. That one's in your deltoid. It's gonna tear if you pull it out strangely.
Oh. And that's you actually watch as like Tazira goes to take a note on that, does with the arrow in her arm, and instead is going to mage hand take a note on that.
Komori's
Also,
just
DM,
gonna like shake herself
am-
out of the thing and just.
You good,
Oh, sorry, you
Komori?
can go. Yeah, I'm good to keep going.
I am in fact not.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And I'm also going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Ravasi, what were you gonna ask
we
me?
could. Oh, I was just gonna say, DM, I am casting Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Oh. Why's it gonna hurt so much?
Are you
So,
guys
Komori.
taking a short... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Do we want to take a short rest? I'd love to get my slot back. I am doing much better healing-wise, though.
I would love to get some of my hit points back via hit dice.
You guys feel like you're secure in here. There's nothing attacking you at the moment.
I mean, if you want to take a rest, fine, go for it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna...
Might not hurt
What?
to actually take a second myself.
So, Komori. Shark? Shark? I don't know my sea stuff super well.
Look, it doesn't matter. All I am is just a monster.
I mean, visually, maybe.
I will elbow Ravasi.
Come on, don't say that, Komori. Monsters are dangerous. I'll pat you on the shoulder.
I don't know if that's gonna help or hurt.
I mean, I gave back 7 HP. Fuck it, we ball. Look, I don't know what I am. All I know is that I've had to fend for myself, and that's that.
Are you not from
Well.
one of the... Aren't you from one of those, like, beast people tribes? That was my guess.
I don't know. Okay?
You just
Does
not
it
remember?
make you feel
or-
better to know we aren't scared of you?
Well, I mean, I am, but that more has to do with your personality than it does have to do with your appearance.
Okay, the twink is scared of you, but I don't know that Tazira or I am.
What does twink even mean still?
Well, I'll put a consolidating hand on your shoulder.
Does that have to do with fear?
I ignore you.
No.
And sex?
Can you stop
he's
worrying
gonna
about
continue-
yourself, you narcissist?
He's gonna keep contemplating things while Komori has a moment.
Look, I don't know what I am, anything about myself, hardly aside from my name. All right? So can we please just drop it?
Amnesia.
What about the
My
fact that we love you, Komori? How does that make you feel?
My dad's done some studies on amnesia. He says that half the time it can get fixed with some magical stuff, but then the other half of the time it's just like a brain thing, and he'll sometimes use it. Never mind.
Well,
Has
best
it
of luck either way.
best of luck to who?
I'll look to Komori and sorry, what were you saying, Shorty?
I was gonna ask Komori how it made her feel that Tazira is meticulously notating everything about her and her psyche.
Tazira will kind of look up at that from her notes that are meticulously taken about her psyche.
I mean, that would be what she's doing. And just like Komori is, you can tell it's like a weird sense of just like, I guess the best way to put it is like maybe a little bit of shame, a little bit of anger.
Okay, well, to be fair, this isn't you specific. I have pages on all of you guys and like other people too. So
That is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
no, it's not.
We all have our own demons to fight here, Rivasi. You know that.
I don't think obsessively note taking is a demon.
No, I would call it abnormally bad with people.
You could still be very more. She's kind of better than most of us.
Who is?
I'm gonna look at Tazira pointedly.
Tazira's a 5-alarm cuckoo head. I don't know about all that. No offense, Tazira.
You're great with people? Anyway, we don't need to have this conversation right now. What matters is, Komori, you don't have your memories. Huh. Do you want them back?
I don't know.
Why not?
Why is this so important to you right now?
I'm
Because we love
resting.
you.
Okay, you don't know the first thing about loving someone.
What do you mean? It's all about empathetically understanding where they're coming from and sacrificing yourself for their betterment.
Damn. Okay, next. Next is like spitting out some facts here.
Ravasi's doing one of those, like, head cocks of, like, damn, she right, though.
Does not mean Komori's happy about it.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I guess I'm just curious. I mean, your soul's kind of fucked up.
What?
Do none of you see anyway.
You
No,
can
no.
see souls?
I mean, kind of.
No wonder I always thought you were looking at me like I'm naked, Ravasi.
You thought no, I wasn't doing that.
I retract like half of my statements about you being a pervert. The other half are probably still true.
I'm not a pervert. No, there's something weird about your soul. It's like it's tainted. Like something's taken it and like smushed it all up and gunked it all up. Kamori. I don't know if that makes you feel better or not.
I
But-
don't think it did.
That would make me feel better.
but I mean more in the sense that she doesn't remember.
Komori's just
anything.
gonna start walking off.
I think I made her angrier.
You did say she's a gunky soul mess.
I would want to know if my soul was gunked up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but
What is-
maybe you use some tact and you don't say it when someone's already mad.
Jeepers.
So at this point, you have finished your short rest. So our warlocks have regained their spell slots. You can use any hit dice that you would have wanted to use. I know some people were rolling already. And you can consider yourself rested. Just so you guys, reminder, short rest is about the equivalent of 30 minutes to an hour. You manage to bandage some of your wounds, eat a snack, drink some water, etc. And Komori has chosen that it is time to set off as she stalks away. Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab, like, honestly, Desira's all up in your space, and actually, Mythos is on the other side of you, kind of like caging you in as he's asking questions. So, what does a healthy soul look like?
I mean, I don't know. It looks. I more feel it than see it. The cat is very close.
Yeah, she's like all up on her front paws are on your shoulder now. She's still like flapping her wings, and you just feel a cold nose touch against your cheek.
It's slimy.
He's not slimy.
The
Her
cat
nose is.
Mippet looks extremely offended.
And I will actually, like, take Mippet back in my arms.
I don't know. They just kind of look like souls. Like he's kind of like thinking about it. Like how do you see the arcane?
Oh. Okay, I did pose you a big question then. I mean,
I mean, I can see influence of like gods and stuff. Like you and Nick both have god-touched souls. They're claimed, and then I don't know. Komori just has a weird soul. Like something's warped it. Clearly not of her own volition.
There is kind of an expression in Desira's eyes, when you're saying that, and she's taking some notes, and you actually see her flip a couple of pages back, and there's no labeling on any of her pages. It's weird. There's instead just a blossom and a leaf drawn at the top of the page, and at the first couple of sentences, she's gonna star something.
I'm gonna like try to look to see what you starred.
Do you try to keep it away?
I will.
I'm trying to be subtle about it.
Are you trying to be subtle?
Mhm.
I think Desira's honestly a bit too much into her own world to like fully shield it.
Okay, so let's let this be a, I guess, sleight of hand. I'll allow it. Then you have to beat her passive perception of 20.
That one. I kind of to try some. I kind of like accidentally like lean a little too far and trip and like smack into
and
the Tressum.
Mipit is staring at you. She sees what you're doing, and you just smack straight into her nose, and she does not flinch, and just her cold nose is pressed against your cheek again, and you just hear.
Bastard.
Mipit
Why
now.
are you so mean to me?
Mipit now hates Ravasi.
What did I do to you?
You just get wing flaps in your face, and your hair's all rumpled.
Shit. What did I do?
Maybe don't try to look over my shoulder.
Well, we're talking about it.
And?
Well, it seems like we're sharing information.
I mean, I can make you copies of my notes, redacted if you need, but you can't have the originals.
Sure? He looks really confused at like the I'll give you copies of like, huh?
And actually the fact that you say sure to the copies, do you see that there's actually a second of like respect to that?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Okay. As Komori and her angry huff leads you guys down the next hallway as this conversation kind of is happening. Nyx, unless you want otherwise, I kind of imagined you were following along, guarding the rear. If that's okay.
No, I'm behind Komori.
Okay.
I would never be in the back.
Okay. Sounds good. You heard the commotion behind you. So, as you continue down the wide hallway that is filled with the same geometric designs, just odd and super out of place, after several moments of walking, you come to a door with a similar tree carved in it, smaller. You open it into a wide circular chamber, a domed glass ceiling that is partially collapsed and open to a dark rock face above. Twisted trees and mossy stones and the glowing light green decorated with the similar phosphorus mushrooms make this feel like an impossible oasis in the crypt. In the center are two stone statues, life-sized and posed mid-action. An elven archer draws back a bow, a wild-eyed look on his face as he looks towards the door on the other wall. And a human knight in bark-like armor, wielding a large hammer, is mid-swing, his other hand grasping something in his left hand. As soon as you enter, a burst of creeping vines seals off both doors once again. The room begins to fill with that slow creep of gray fog as you begin to hear voices in the back of your head. Komori, you feel a tug on your throat that makes you gasp for air, hearing a female voice say, "You monster! You always hurt us! How could you?" Ravasi, you see your body on the ground next to the statues, tied in red ribbons, vines forming a ritual circles that you recognize, dead and lifeless. A sacrifice. Nyx, a male voice echoes through the back of your head. You failed us. You are leaving us here to die. You can't tell right from wrong. Tizira, the familiar vision takes over you this time, the sepia tinged with echoes of the same poison and necrotic you saw before, kind of green and this gray-black. And you see the druid woman stepping in front of the blow from a hammer, the man's hand wrapping around her amulet around her neck and snapping it off. You feel a deep regret, a sense of forgiveness, and you see his glowing green eyes. You hear a gentle voice. "This isn't you. Wake up." And I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. And I believe the fan.
I love the twinge of.
Oh!
Also, just so you know, Kenny
Oh, no.
shouts "uh-oh" from the other room, and no one heard it.
I have my mic muted.
Okay. Once again, I forgot to go get my dice, so you guys get to openly see your damage. So
I got 20! Yay!
yeah, so you do succeed. If you succeed, you take half of this, and it's psychic damage if that matters. So Ravasi, Nyx, and to Zyra, you succeed. Kamori, you fail. So six psychic damage to Kamori, which honestly is kind of fitting considering the echo and what the previous conversation was just about.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Way to be thematic. And the rest of you take 3 psychic damage.
Not I. I take 1.
You take 1 psychic damage. So,
So cheap.
you come out of your odd visions, gasping for air, and seeing this kind of choked off room, these chalky looking statues. What do you do?
I need to be careful about any kind of mind-controlling magic, I think.
Can't you, like, detect it? Aren't you, like, a wizard?
Okay, first off, one can only have so many spells prepared in their repertoire at any given time. Alright, so jot that down.
Kamori, are you alright?
Fine.
That seems normal for Kamori.
Oh, if you insist. Well, I suppose I'm actually going to use a mage hand and use it to touch/investigate one of these overgrown statues.
Okay, which one are you approaching? The ranger or the fighter?
I'm gonna approach the ranger.
Okay. So go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Gotcha. And I am keeping my space in case this thing moves.
Okay. So with a 13, you get the sense and you have the suspicion, and just the way that it feels, it doesn't feel like stone. The readings that you're getting back from your mage hand, it feels a little bit more like it has a little bit of give to it still. And you remember Mrs. Green Dragon saying something about a party of 4.
Oh. I'm going to avert my eyes to the ground then. So you said there's still a little bit of give, right?
Yeah.
I think these are the other 2 of that party that Cloggy was talking about.
Uh-oh.
So we have the ranger, the fighter, the cleric, and the druid.
How did they have 2 healers and I have none?
Sounds like a new problem.
Fate's a cruel mistress.
Maybe get some more healing in you, Nick.
This-
Maybe you just need to get good.
First off, as far as I can tell, I'm the only one who wasn't about to keel over the last time we saw enemies, so watch your mouth.
Okay, just because you're a living freaking blade doesn't... some of us are not tornadoes of knives.
The smoke is getting darker around you. I need everyone to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, thank God.
Or my second one.
I'm ignoring it. Okay. So,
Fail, let's go.
yeah, Ravasi and Komori, you both take 9 psychic damage. Nyx and Tazira, you both take 4. Tazira halved to 2 for you.
Okay, we need to stop arguing and start looking.
Yeah, at that point, that actually has me, like, keel over for a minute.
Alright, let's figure it out. I'll walk around the room.
Yep, I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder, Komori, and put 7 healing, cure wounds into you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Nyx, you said you were walking around the room.
Yeah.
What kind of check would you like to make? What are you attempting to do?
I think I'd just like to make a gander check to gander about.
Okay, make a gander check.
19.
Okay. So we're resolving this first, and then we'll move on to what the rest of the party wants to do. So with the gander check, you can't make out much more with your naked eye than just the smoke billowing thicker. The vines are tight. This place feels tainted. It doesn't make sense to you that there would be some sort of weird glass greenhouse in the middle of a cavern. So Tazira saying that it's from a different plane makes a little bit more sense. You get the sense that there is a weird melisma of energy here, that something is lingering, and until you resolve it, the vines will not let you free. I'll give you that much.
Well, I got nothing. Can someone smart do something?
Getting on it.
Yeah, what would the rest of you like to do?
So we have the ranger what's the ranger looking at again?
The ranger's looking at the other door in the room. The door across from where you entered.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the fighter who has the armor.
Yep, and the fighter has a hammer in one hand and is holding a fist in his other hand. And I'll just give this to you because you essentially got a vision of it. He likely pulled the amulet off of the druid woman before something happened to her.
Walk over and see if he still has it in his hand.
Yeah, easy enough. You can see that it is still in his hand. You see a chain hanging from his hand.
Oh, beautiful. Komori, could you help me get this out of his hand? And I'm going to start prying it up.
Yeah, Komori is going to go help get the chain out.
Okay, let's do... I'll let you make like a sleight of hand or a medicine check, and you can do it with advantage.
Ooh, okay. Sleight of hand or medicine. Well, I'm much better at one of these. 16?
Okay, so with a 16, you managed to get the amulet out without snapping off any fingers. And now that you're kind of touching it, they feel like husks. A little bit like there's a wee bit of a give in the fingers. You're able to slowly open them, as where with like a statue or petrified creature, you would literally have to snap fingers off to get something out of their hand. So you're a little grateful that you don't have to do that, because that's disgusting. But you manage to open it, and you see an amulet that is to Katsua, so you recognize it.
Alright, well, makes sense that it's also to Katsua, given it was from the druid.
And as you're kind of here, and investigating a little bit and like feeling the magic that's coming from these creatures, will you just go ahead and I'll allow this for Komori as well, as you're kind of like all up in this guy's business. You can roll an insight, an arcana, a nature, or a religion check.
Gotcha.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. Just a casual nat 20.
Nope, I got nothing.
Okay. Komori, you are just like looking at these inanimate fingers, and it's just icking you out a little bit. To Zyra. And you know what? I think the way that this Nat 20 manifests is as you touch this guy's hand, you feel something tugging in the back of your head, as if it does before a vision comes on. And as you grip the amulet, you see for a moment just another little glimpse of what happened here. And you get the sense through just snippets, green dress here, her looking on these glowing green eyes of this man as he hammers into her body, her hand on his face, and just the empathy coming from her that he was the one who dealt the killing blow. And then you see a burst of energy come over them, and the vision fading as she is scooped up by the cleric who obviously fled with her. And you get the sense that they are some sort of weird undead husks that are holding by just this lingering trauma.
Oh, dear. I'm actually... To Zyra's entire kind of countenance changes as Zari... You know what she's channeling as like her shoulders kind of go forward and like almost the way that a priest holds themselves. She's actually just gonna like, in a very similar way to the vision, cup the fighter's face and just go, "Oh my dear, that wasn't your fault. That wasn't by your volition, my lordy. Great Simona above. Okay. I don't know what we need to do, but we need to cleanse the husks."
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom, just like a straight wisdom check, and I'll give you advantage on this.
Gotcha. I don't know. Let me roll one more time. 22.
With a 22, you say that. You invoke the name of Lady Simona, and even down here, you just feel the energy. You feel just the sense of injustice, the sense of it's not fair. It's not fair that they were forced to attack their party members, that they essentially killed one of the people that they likely loved, and that all of this happened because of some horrible undead magic that they stumbled into, likely out of their league. And your sympathy and empathy and drawing her attention to it, you just watch as the husk from in your hand just begins to disintegrate slowly in a golden and crimson light. And it disintegrates out of your hand as you kind of take a step back, and you watch as the whole body begins to slowly disintegrate down to the feet as the ranger catches on as well. And it seems that just from acknowledging, you have put these two men to rest, and you just feel a sigh that echoes through the room. And as that sigh happens, all of the vines begin to recede.
Tazira's face is very pensive, and she's gonna wipe away a little bit of a tear from the bottom of her mask as she starts up a page for the party of 4 in her journal. And then I will look to the others.
Does it seem like we need to do anything else around here, DM?
No. It feels like something has happened and shifted at a spiritual level in the space. And something that you definitely do not understand.
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And it just feels at peace suddenly, and the difference is so drastic that the stiflingness of the previous bit and how much energy was weighing down on you and weighing down on you the longer you were in this room and surrounded by these lingering emotions, that there is a drastic difference now.
Well then. I think our resident magic person managed to figure things out.
They just needed somebody to look at them.
I suppose so.
What'd you say, Sly?
I said, yeah, I suppose so. Well then, shall we start heading out?
I suppose so.
Let's go.
Alright then.
You continue through the door on the opposite side of the room, somber feelings coming over your party, an understanding of a little bit of a better picture of what happened here. You push into this is less of a hallway in terms of what's available, or like the previous hallways that you walked down where it was like multiple lengths of feet. This is barely a hallway, maybe 20 feet before it opens up and kind of tapers into these huge double doors with the same imagery. And you push through the doors once again, and it opens up into a almost veil of veins that move with the door, kind of giving you a little bit of a vision to the next room. And you see the crypt opens up into this cavernous hollow where the earth has kind of caved in. There's a pool of water that glows this sickly green, and the water seems to be covered in these fungal growths that extend up the wall. The whole room is glowing this phosphorus green. You see towering trees that have this bone white bark that rise from the marble floor, and various roots that are kind of strangling what seems to be a small, like, graveyard off in the corner. Tombstones underneath them. The leaves are hanging limp and black veined and drips with this melisma that sizzles as it touches the ground. The air is thick with this scent of rot and blooming flowers, this sweet scent that's just wrong. Absolutely just wrong. Pools of murky water that ripple with a little bit of unseen movement underneath. And at the heart of the garden, where the light is the brightest, you see this twisted throne that has been grown into this large tree that overhangs like a weeping willow over the gigantic pool of water, that is draped in ivy and covered in fungus. And seated there, you see fused to the wood, like a parasite or a seed that never stopped growing, is a corrupted version of the cleric that you saw, Tazira. A odd looking crown of fungus on her head, and she looks different. Half bone, half human, half plant matter. And her eyes open, glowing with the same green energy. Wrong. As a tear comes from her eye, this black, soppy green as she looks at you. You cannot take her. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh.
Fun.
Yup. So, if you're with us on Twitch, stick around. We will chat up at the end before we head out of here. If you're with us on YouTube, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. Go ahead and check out my website in the link below, as well as the link to the rest of these sessions if you ended up popping up in the middle of one, or want to go get caught up on the ones after this. If you want to come hang out with us on Twitch, that is at Zari the Muse, which is my gaming stream. And yeah, leave a comment what your favorite part was. Like and subscribe if you want to catch more. And we will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.